Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Today we are doing the speed build for my Let's Play that we're going through, the Black Widow Challenge. We're only on part 2. This is the first house we're moving into. It's the vampire house. I always forget their last name. Yeah, it's not Yang, is it? No, it's not. That's not what it is. I always forget it. But it's the only other house in Forgotten Hollow that's not Vlad's, the other vampires. So I'm redoing that house. We do have like a $20,000 budget, so you see me start to towards the end really skimp on what we're doing. I didn't want to do any money cheats or anything for it, and I didn't really think about that I had a limited amount of funds until like halfway through, and I was like, oh crap, I gotta make sure I'm a little cautious of what I'm doing. So I struggled really hard, what I wanted to do with this house. I didn't know if I wanted to make it to more of a suburban house. I wanted it to be like a realistic renovation that could have happened. Like I didn't want to upheave the whole house and everything and change huge amounts of walls and everything. So I think all the walls stayed where they were. But I did kind of come through and renovate the rooms, did painting, did new furniture and things like that. So I kind of wanted it to stay kind of not completely like a vampire feel, but I did want it to stay a little bit not modern-ish. So I'm just going through the living room. I think I spent so much time in because that's the room where I was trying to decide what the rest of the house is going to look like. What did I want? I know in the kitchen I really didn't change anything. I think I added a door or something. It's maybe move some things around, but actually I didn't hate the kitchen, and also we were really running low on funds, so I didn't have a lot of the time to do that. So I wouldn't mess around. I was trying to make this blue scheme work a really long time, and it just was not working for me. I tried really hard though. There's a lot of gray in this house. I realized I have an issue with just focusing on one color and trying to stick with that. And hopefully when we're redoing these houses in Black Widow, I will be able to kind of get more of a different kind of build style and everything. So I thought this was going to work, and I thought adding red and blue and it was working, but it wasn't. And also it doesn't stay there. I ended up moving because I thought it was a good idea to put the TV right there, but it doesn't end up staying. So right now I'm trying to add a chimney because I wanted to add a fireplace, and I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, I have to add a chimney. But I suck at roofing, and so I was trying. It also looked really weird, the roofing. I don't know, the trim was really big. I was like, oh, I guess it's supposed to be like that. But here's I'm just adding a little bit of a chimney type deal. It looks a little funky, but it works. And funny enough, it's not even actually technically where the chimney goes. So don't yell at me like that. Ends up staying on the opposite wall, which you'll see later on. I jump around a lot, and then I also hated the lighting in this area because it's just it was yellow. It didn't need to be yellow. It just didn't make it. It made it look worse when it was yellow. So I do end up changing all the lighting as we go, from room to room. I'm make sure I change it. So now we're switching over here. I really tried to make that one area work for. It's just it's the EA house wasn't that bad in the sense that it did work kind of well with the spaces, and what I'm trying to do is not working well. There are gonna be some pauses also because I was recording. I was editing a video while I was recording this, so I think this is when I was switching over to make sure for the episode 2 that I was editing something out. So I'm doing 2 things at once. So we're gonna stare at this chimney for a second. Might have to edit this out myself here. No, okay, we're good. I forgot how long the pause was. So putting that TV up and everything. Isn't it correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to put a flat screen on top of a fireplace because it messes up. The heat can mess up your TV or something like that. I don't know. I was told that when I was younger. Not much younger, but I was just told that you shouldn't put a fireplace or a TV on top of a fireplace for that reason. But I'm I know at my house we have a TV on top of the fireplace, so I'm not really sure how true that is. So I just try to put make things work. I don't like how none of the chairs snap to this chess table. I guess I just threw that out. I thought I ended up putting a chess table in there, but I guess I got so annoyed with the fact that there are no tables or no chairs snapped to it. I don't know. I looking back on it. It's not terrible, but I do want to I can do better builds, and I want to get better at it. I just never did that much. Another pause. No, okay, we're back. I thought there was gonna be another pause there. I think it was a quick pause. I don't know what I had to edit out that took that so long that last time, but apparently it was a decent chunk. And of course, if you have random space in a build that you don't know what to do with, add a grand piano. It's the easiest fix. Do I keep that couch? I don't hope I keep that couch. Like, I don't think I do. I think I change it. I hope I do, because looking back at this now, I don't like it. Well, here we are, if that's the case. I do like that rug better. It does match the couch more, but I don't know if I like that couch as much now, looking back at this. Bad decisions when you look back at things like this. That's about it. Like, I really want to do the Black Widow challenge. I actually did that KFC video that everyone's been doing, or everyone's talking about, the KFC dating simulator, but the audio got so messed up, so I recorded like 45 minutes of that video, and it's gone. Like, it's not gone. I need to fix the audio, but oh my gosh, it was so upsetting. Adding plants, that's always makes it better, and it is kind of symmetrical. The windows aren't exactly what I wanted, but there are the windows that were on top, so it kind of works better. And looks like flow. It worked well with the house, actually. It wasn't like the best option, but I don't know if you saw, I did lower the height. EA always does like the tallest height, and it makes it really difficult to add like anything into it. And so I suggest, if you're making a house, just kind of lower the window. I mean, I like the tall ones, but they just never really work well with the windows there. So this is actually a really cool area. I like, and I want to do more with it, I think. Because it was actually a pretty good foyer area that was like almost realistic. Like, the layout of this house, I don't hate. Like, it's not my least favorite EA build ever. I think it's like a decent one. I guess Vampires might have been like the last decent builds that they had, and then Get Famous, so I had like the weird thing where there were like no toilets in the EA, like the mansions up on top, and I don't know why they did that. It was just such a weird thing. I'm still trying to find the vibe of this house. I'm not exactly sure where I was going for, but I guess it's more like a casual house. I don't know the exact terms. This was a weird room also. Like, it was just a room that went from like the living room into how many times I'm going to say room? The living room into the kitchen. And I was thinking about taking it out, but I had no idea, other than making the Sims walk all the way around, which isn't the end of the world, but I didn't know what else to possibly like to do in that room or get rid of it. I don't know. The curtains were a hard thing also, because I just know good, like, simple curtains that work with these windows. Like, you can kind of do like one side, but they're not great. And I think that needed curtains. So this is me angrily just deleting all the windows and just trying to make like, because like the 3 windows are making it really difficult to actually add any in there. So I think I want that. I don't know if those work the best. So here goes me struggling to put curtains on, because I never put curtains on my build. So here we go. What did I? Oh, there we go. I was like, why did I do that? Why did I have like a white and a blue? But now I don't know what I'm changing. I had a lot of blue in this room. I don't know what my thought plan was here. I guess I had a very blue theme for the rest of this house, honestly. I think it's a very pretty color, but this is the thing where I get stuck with one color and I just puke it all over one room, and that's the living room is a perfect example of that. So this kitchen, I actually didn't change the bathrooms at all, not the kitchen, the bathrooms very much, because I didn't think they were the worst thing ever. And like I said, I didn't have like an extra exorbitant amount of money to spend on there. So I do keep like the basic, like the stuff that's in there. It just changed it because I don't like all wood stuff. It just bothers me. It never looks good. I'm sure if you like all wood stuff, that's totally up to you. But for me, it's just like not a good look. I don't know why. I just want to add the stuff on the walls. I never did anything like that, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's add this very like modern looking thing to this house. It looks like a family house, but at the same time it doesn't. I don't know. There's no kids. I don't plan to have any kids with this vampire. That's what the next thing we do have to do with this Black Widow is I have to find a new target. I gotta go for like the rich people first, obviously. If I can weasel my way in there. Adding bookcases. Well, no, what was that? I'm trying to add bookcases. I'm trying to keep like somewhat of the theme with the vampires, but not entirely. I don't know. I spent a lot of time in this living room. I think, yeah, obviously the majority of this video we were downstairs, so now we're moving upstairs finally. These curtains were great. They kind of worked, but I did like take out a window there. I did change the color scheme. It worked with what the house was. The next time we move, we'll have, there we go, fixing the lights again because they were just ridiculously yellow. We'll have more money because we'll like sell this house and everything, and we'll be able to do like a nicer renovation. But yeah, around this time I realized I only had like what, $12,000 left. I think that's what it says. It's $12,000 left to try to like renovate the upstairs. I think I think this starts off with 3 bedrooms, and I squished it down to 2 bedrooms and just made like one room the office. It's kind of like a cheap office, and it's not like a really cool at all. And then also there's that room upstairs, like all the way upstairs. So if you're watching my my Black Widow series, go tell me what we should do with that room. I wanted to make it like where I keep like all the graves, but I won't be out of this house for very long. I only have like 1 grave. I didn't know what else to possibly put in there, and I didn't have a lot of money to miss. I don't understand. See, this is the thing with like EA. I'm like, you're doing really good, EA. And then like the upstairs was okay, not great, but not terrible. And then you get all the way upstairs and you're like, why is there a 3rd room up here? There's literally nothing in this room. I think I changed the tile and the siding, but that was it. I was like, what else can I do with this? Like, there's no rhyme or reason. I could have made it into like an office, but like we have like a decent sized office, so there's no point. I do like having like a seating area or like that little area in the masters, but yeah, I picture you getting ready or something during the day instead of like throwing all your clothes onto the bed. You can throw it into one area. That's the chair. We all have that one chair that like, or piece of furniture that all our crap goes onto, and that purple chair in the bedroom is going to be that chair. I can call it. If this is an actual house, that's what it would be. I have a very like white theme. I never do just like plain walls like this, but it looks clean, I think, and it was decent. Oh, there. So I do, I guess, put in the shower that's there. This is a weird bathroom. I didn't really know how to fix it that much. Wasn't a huge fan of it. Like the toilet's in like a weird spot. It is like an ensuite to the master bedroom, so that's not awful, but it is like a weird setup. And I'm just fixing this one. Tell me I don't stay with the yellow. I'm pretty sure I don't stay with the yellow. Oh, hello, cat. My cat just hit my mic, so I'm sorry if you heard that. She always likes to come up here like when I'm on the computer and like just run into everything, like smash into the keyboard. And just, she just wants love. So we can give her love. So this is the room that I ended up making into the office area. I make like an L-shaped desk there. I'm pretty sure I tested it. It works. But it is like just a weird little area. I think it needs more skill building stuff. So I would put this on the gallery, and if you download it, just add some stuff to it. I did like the furnaces, though. I thought the furnaces were a nice touch to like an older home. So I picture this house as just being an older home because there are vampires and everything. I do like the furnaces. Just adds a little bit more of like homeliness. Will you stop hitting my mic, cat? Thank you. And this constant struggle that I have is finding the right rugs. And here we go. Still struggling. I feel like I mixed it up a little bit. Like it is like an older house, but it is what it is. We went to just personal life now. We went to a pumpkin patch today. That was really exciting. We went with my now 7-month-old son, and we took a lot of pictures with just the pumpkins. And now the cat is just banging into the mic. Can you? Just all the pumpkins and everything. Just had like a pizza there. It was nice. It was nice to have like a fall type thing because I haven't done that in like forever. Had like an actual fall thing out here. Missing was this room up here. Like I don't understand. But like, what's your favorite season though? Like I personally I thought spring was mine for a long time, and I think it's like a close contender. But I do really like fall because I like bundling up in clothes and layers and everything. I like the fall colors. I think slowly, like the older I get, the fall definitely has become my favorite season. Spring again, like is a close contender. Did you start? There we go. Sorry, she started the video back from the beginning, so I'm watching it live time with you guys. Well, I'm obviously voicing over, so I got to see. But she made it start from the beginning. So if I'm like a little bit behind on what I'm saying, whoops. She sat on the keyboard. I think I ended up changing that shower. That's good. I don't know why I thought yellow was a good idea. Oh, am getting a cat, so there's going to be I put a pet bed in the bedroom, and then a bowl down here. I'm gonna get like just a cat, just because I think about we need a cat every now and then. Oh, but I did finish up there. I didn't change that second bedroom too much because we were honestly going to use it. It didn't seem like a big point to try to change it too much. There's the outside here. I did want to do some landscape, and yeah, here we go. I had a deck. I'm really sloppy with decks still in The Sims. I think it's okay. It worked out, and I ended up making it like similar to the front deck, I think, was what I ended up doing. Oh, here we go, just breaking it. But back to my fall thing. I think fall has to be my favorite. It's getting, it starts to get holiday season, and like I enjoy Halloween. Thanksgiving is like not my favorite holiday. It's okay. It's one of those I'm like, that's great that we did it and everything. It's nice to hang out with family and all that good stuff. But at the same time, like I wouldn't miss it if it was gone. But then you got Christmas season, which I love Christmas. I love the Christmas spirit more than I actually love Christmas itself. Getting presents and everything, awesome. As you get older, everything it's still exciting to get presents and everything, but it's not the same like joy as you were like a kid. It very well could be. I much rather give during Christmas than actually receive, because that's just fun. But I suck at shopping for presents so bad. I need to start earlier. I should start now shopping for Christmas because I always wait till like the last second. All right, well, I think actually that's finishing. I think we ended up with like $1,000, so I didn't know what else to do with that. So I did kind of cut it short. There's some things I want to add, but that is that. So we're going through the screenshots now. Please, let me know what you think, and also watch the Black Widow series. We're about to go kill off people, which is always very, very fun. But thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing, and all that good stuff. It helps out a lot. I hope you have a good day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.